Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and I've got a bunch of aluminum locations for you today. You know those lovely spots where you can throw down a resource extractor at your camp and gather up a whole bunch of aluminum. Now I did make sure that a fair amount of the locations I have today are going to have water nearby. But this spot I didn't see any water close to it, but don't feel bad, because I feel like not a whole lot of people are going to camp in that spot due to its location. So if you're just looking for an aluminum spot that's not crowded, that might be a good choice. Now down to the ash heap, where you can see a nice big old pond in the background, and we'll get to that in a minute. Now, as for your aluminum, you do have a fair amount of building space right here. Not a whole lot of debris and other junk in your way, which is always good. But a little bit further down towards the pond, that cabin to the right, there is a treasure mound right beside that. And I have a video all about treasure locations if that's the kind of stuff you're looking for. Now, sadly, you can't place your camp at those cabins if you're thinking about doing that. But you can take advantage of looting them if you place your camp here. So not a horrible spot, and it's closer towards the north side of the ash heap, which is going to make fast traveling to other locations a little bit easier on you, as opposed to being jammed down at the bottom or top of the map. This location right here, in the Savage Divide, it gives you a nice view of the mountains in the background. You get a decent little bit of build space right here, but you do have some obstructions to worry about, mainly the wooden railings. Not horrible. And near here is another treasure mound location. You just run right down the path right here. The plus to this is that means you have lootable stuff near your camp. So yet again, not a horrible spot. Of course you don't get water with this one, but it is near the top of the world train station, and you're fairly centered in the map if you're looking to fast travel elsewhere. Now let's head further down into the Savage Divide to this nice little location. Now, this location also doesn't feature water. Don't worry, there's definitely more water coming. Now this location is close to a train wreck, and it features a pretty nice view. So, depending on how you place your camp, you may be able to take advantage of all the wrecked train cars down here, if that's something you're thinking of doing. So you'll find this location right around here. Not in that bad of a spot, really. It does keep you somewhat close to White Spring for those of you that really want to be within arm's reach of it. Now let's head over to the Mire. Now, you do have a decent build space right here. Get your lovely aluminum. Now, you do get water near here, but it comes at a price. Because if we head down here, you got your water, and there are gulpers. And every time I've passed by here, they have been here. And for some reason that guy's dead and still wanted to hang out in the tree. I'm not going to judge him. He can just keep doing what he's doing. So, yeah, you get water. You also have gulpers that could be there. But you'll find it right here. It's in a fairly good spot if you're someone that is server hopping, looking for the trick-or-treater outfit. Now, let's move down to the Cranberry Bog. To a fairly decent location. You want to pay attention to the stuff in the background. It will make it easier for you to find this spot if you're looking for it. Now, I'm not 100% certain if enemies spawn near here, because when I showed up, there was a large group of Scorched and a group of super mutants that apparently decided they were going to have a war, because why not? Super mutants won, and in true fashion, to the victors went explosive rounds to the face. Now this location will give you water, It will also keep you close to Watoga, so you can easily get down there and hit up the 2 vendors down there. So that's going to wrap up all the aluminum locations this week. Next week, I think I'm going to do silver. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.